Geronimo is the most anticipated tactical VR game for the majority of the Milsim gaming community. They don't throw out super frequent updates to the development of the game, but the updates they do put out are oh so tantalizing. The devs have released some new footage of the game since my last video, and it is time to revisit. So let's take a look at what is happening in the world of Geronimo. Alright, so what we're going to do here today is we're going to take a look at a few different videos that have been uploaded by Geronimo. I'm also going to mention some other things that have been brought up in the Discord that I've observed. And we're just going to take this bit by bit and we're going to talk about what we're seeing here. So let's jump in. Alright, so here's one of the first videos that are showing off a pretty amazing looking rifle. Got like one of the Scepter optics on there. They're showing off some of the like range that these have and how the optics look, which they look good. I really wish they had done this on a a map where you could see the distance, like have a target out there. You see the flip there. I wish they could have something like a target out there where you could really see that difference in the magnification. But other than that, looks really, really good. Another interesting thing that I note here is I don't know what kind of headset he's running or any of those details. However, he is running this at 90 FPS, which is pretty significant considering he's recording this. I'm assuming he's got some other applications open. So either a beast of a PC or a pretty good optimized game. All right, so I've hidden my face so we can see this still image here. We see a sawed-off shotgun on the table. That same rifle, it looks like, as earlier, with a Unity riser on this, what was that, like a T1, T2 maybe? And a magnifier here behind it. And they spoke a lot on their customization, saying that your operator will be highly customizable. And we can see that difference here. We can see this optic is a little further back than this one here, which means, you've got adjustability to the different rails on the Picatinny, which is pretty impressive. And the difference in the pec here, the distance in the pecs, like how far down the handguard they are. I would like to see if we could flip these. Like if you could do a flipped BCM, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive customization right there. Also on the table, we've got a few slap charges. We've seen that demoed in previous videos. I think in the intro of this video, we've got it demoed. Other than that, weapon models look amazing. Game looks really, really good in this little still shot here. All right, this next video here is called Reloads. We're going to take a look at what we got. It looks like this is the rifle that was on the table. Kind of get to see that in action. Again, we got that Unity riser with the flip magnifier behind it. So I have a flashlight on the right rail and a laser on top. Laser looks good. I like slapping the side. I like that that's a mechanic. I like this as well, where we can see this finger. Where did that go? Right here. You can see it flip from trying to catch it right here. It's in like a safe position, like if you're not going to fire, and then you see it switch. I want to know what causes that. I'm not sure if maybe it's, the sensor on the actual controller. Hell of a detail if that's the case. I also like this grip here, how he's holding it. It doesn't look like, it looks natural. It doesn't look kind of janky like I've seen some games. That looks pretty good. Also, that slap mechanic. I love seeing that in a game, that slap mechanic right here. I love seeing that. Tab VR has that, and I remember when it got added, it did a lot just to push that feeling of immersion in a tactical shooter. So really good to see. Let's keep the video going though. So again, we're kind of examining the magazine. We have press checks, which is really cool to see. Not really something that surprises me though in VR. It more so shows me that these developers have a knowledge of operating firearms outside of a flat range, more so than it does, impress me with the graphics of the game. It impresses me that the devs have that knowledge. All right, right here, we've got another video kind of like the one we saw before, where they're showing off a Voodoo LPVO, which again, looks really good. I really wish, he's again pushing 90 FPS. I really wish they had our target out there so I could really see what that looks like when it's zoomed in. He also does adjust it here, which is good to see. I would also like to see like it stopping halfway. I would like to see how that looks. Oh man, and just to get hands-on with that, with moving it around, how does that feel? Do I encounter resistance, or is it just as my hand goes? Kind of interesting to see. I'm really ready to see how that runs out in game. All right, this video right here, I made a short about this video a while back. But you can see he's doing some shooting here, nothing too impressive. Does a cool little flip reload there until we see this. Oh, let me hide my camera real quick. Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. The ability to see around the nods so that we know what our current lighting situation is huge in a tactical game. This looks fantastic. The only other game that I've seen do it is Operator, and that's with the PVS 14s. But with VR, we have the ability to maybe integrate that with the GPMVGs, and it looks like that's what they're doing here. And oh, it looks absolutely amazing. We're gonna see him walk down the hallway with this as well. So you see here, he's just walking around. Flashlight looks good. Doors are breaking, which is a pretty neat feature, but looks really, really good. This next video here that I'm going to show you is the one that... this one's like, it just, again, it increases my excitement. I don't know the guys that they've got doing this clearing, but they have some sort of experience, like they have to. That or they've watched a lot of YouTube videos, but these guys' movement is beautiful to watch. So that right there, I want to know how that works. It's got to just be a button on the controller, and maybe it's a button on the controller when you're within a certain range of a door. But I really want to see how that works. I like the breaching shotguns and shooting the hinges, not the door handle. I love it. Good coverage of his teammate. That looks like the table that we actually saw in that photo that they had. This guy's also running some sort of a FN, like SCAR platform. And that's the actual FN logo there. Interesting. Another press check. Also, right here, we've got like the mesh cover. The mesh cover. I wonder if that can be flipped up. That's a crazy detail if you can. But seeing that's pretty neat. He's going to pull out a stun here. He's able to hold finger on the pin. Oh, that looks really good. I love that. Like having that finger held on the pin, indicating to his teammate he's ready to rock with it. He sees it. He pulls the pin. They're ready. Cracks it. Breaks his wrist on the door. Moves in. He crested that a little early before that stun went off, but oh well. Again, seeing that finger off of the trigger, pretty amazing. Flagged the hell out of his teammate toward the end there, but you're going to have that in those CQB situations. All right, we got another video here. This is one that was uploaded to their Discord not too long ago, so we're going to take a look. This one's about 30 seconds. I love that platform he's got. I love the sound of that stun. A stun is a concussion tool more than it is anything else. Pretty good clearance. Kind of snapped right there, though. A little bit of a flare into that room. I don't know what that was for, but again, looks really good. Also, something for me... yeah, we're getting a lot of snappy movement there. This POV here, I hope this stays in the game. This like kind of like a helmet cam POV, purely for the content creation side. That just helps like us out a lot for like making good content for their game. I really hope that stays as a feature. Tab VR has it now, and it looks amazing. So I just kind of hope that stays. But again, love to see the content coming from this game. So something to note about the game, they did originally say that their release date would be hopefully before the end of the year, but more and more when I hear them talking in the Discord server, it's starting to seem like we may not get that by the end of the year. I still sense some hope there, but in hearing them talk about it, it's starting to sound more and more like they're going to release it when it's ready. They also said a while back in the Discord they were getting a ton of really good recommendations for the game, and with those recommendations being brought to them, they now don't feel as good presenting what they have because they want to bring us more. So I'm always good for a little bit of a delay as long as it means more better content. You know, better pizza, Papa John's, right? Ready or Not is doing the same thing. They've got an update hopefully coming before the end of the year like they've stated, and it's been a year since their last update, but they've been promising us really big stuff, so I have no problem with that. Let me know if you guys do. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like tactical games and gameplay, then you have found your home here in the Deliberation Room, and we would all love to have you. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next video. Be safe, stay happy, peace out.